dropped it so you can instantly drop a reaction
If we
video
dropped it at
when
the
he
same time. Well, no, because, yeah, I could watch him live and react in live. So I could tune into his Twitch, watch it live, and then fucking right as he's about to drop the
before.
video, start dropping the same videos.
I mean, there is, you know what's crazy? There's people that probably clip his Twitch stream and try to post it before he does, but to be able to do it, react on top of it.
Yeah. To try to predict what he's going to actually upload later.
Has the Labubu obsession grown too far?
Guys, do we need to cover what Labubu is? Because I kind of want to cover what Labubu is, because I've been watching that same channel he covered, which this is bullshit because he actually stepped on my turf, because I was contemplating reacting to Caleb's channel.
This guy...
And then right as I'm thinking about it, fucking Asmongold does it and gets almost, well, over 500,000 views. But I should just start reacting to Caleb, because Caleb's videos are crazy. If this is your girl, bro, run. Run as fast as you can. If this bitch is getting this geeked over fucking stuffed animals, she ain't the one, king. No, get out. I don't know. No. Nope. No cats allowed. God, dude, this fucking motherfucker is so clingy. Oh, yep, look at that. Would you look at that? You're rubbing up on me at the fridge. You're not, like, I don't give it to you. God fucking damn it. That wet food's got him retarded, bro.
You gotta lay down the law, dude.
No, like, there is no link. He thinks, here's been the law. The law's been, Kaylee gives it to him. Go. You just keep going. Yep. Keep on running down there because you think I'm following you. What a dumbass. Like, he thinks... I don't know how he's not conditioned, because she gives it to him right before bed every fucking night, and it's only her that ever gives it to him. I've never given it to him once. Okay, maybe once. But he thinks I'm going to be the one that gives it to him out of the blue. I don't know what the fuck is in that shit, but I need to sue that company. They broke my cat.
We gotta get our heads out of our asses, please. This is nuts. Yeah, we have some...
What the fuck? What?
Oh, I need to... Shit. Hold on. I can't react to him and cover his face with my fucking cam. That's fucking shitty. Sorry, Asmon. I didn't mean it, Daddy.
We've got to bring back slavery fast.
Okay, well, that's where he loses me, but I do think... I just think this shit's stupid. It's just like them
We got to do something
Beanie
about
Babies
this.
or whatever the fuck.
There's too much people with money. They don't...
Has there ever been, though... This is what's weird about this toy fad. Has there ever been a toy fad that hit adults?
That what adults?
That hit adults.
A toy fad?
Yeah, like...
I mean, Pokemon cards.
Fair. Yeah.
Fucking bronies or whatever they are. Fucking My Little Pony shit.
No. I don't...
That's mentally ill people, but I mean, it's still happening. Disney shit.
I'm thinking... See, but there's like a certain side where...
But
they're
Pokemon cards
deranged
is
people?
that's what Pokemon cards is the best answer for that question.
Whereas that side of it seems like it's like a collector thing. But I don't know where this falls, I guess.
Well, I mean, are you saying a toy fad that adults wanted to play with?
Yeah, because, like, when we had silly bands, I didn't see adults with silly bands. I mean, you had a couple, but it wasn't, like, a lot of adults. This Labubu shit.
I don't even
I don't know what
like.
I've
I
heard
don't even
more-
know that shit.
I've heard more adults talk about this than kids on that Caleb show.
Because it's a designer shit, no? It somehow turned designer,
I don't think so.
and it's fashionable to fucking have it.
Oh yeah, designer.
That's why it's just a normal fucking designer fad. The rich people get it, all the fucking sheep follow.
These can't be that expensive, can they? Holy fuck.
Yeah. I don't even know the price, but I already knew it was gonna be expensive.
$54 for a... I mean, this is kind of reasonable. This doesn't seem too far from Funko. I don't know. I don't know who it's for, but the amount of adults that are into this shit is crazy.
We gotta do something, okay? I don't know. Is anybody else a better option? What the
It's Beanie Babies with loot box mechanics.
fuck is this?
This is a Labubu doll, and it is just the latest viral collector trend to take over the world. This cute and slightly scary looking doll is in the hands of celebrities. It's getting unboxed online from millions of viewers, and it has now made the creator of this business a billionaire. But while
Oh my god.
How does this happen? God damn it, I wish I had a dog in here, though. Dog would at least clean up the pretzels I'm spilling.
this is objectively impressive, of course, it is not exactly a unique story anymore. Just a few months ago, we had people stampeding Targets to get Stanley water bottles. We've had
We haven't had
You know what I think it is? This is like... Look at this. This is the consequence of women out-earning men in the workforce, finding men undesirable, and then just being single with too much money and don't know what to do with it. Because why is it always women in these fads recently? But to be fair, Pokemon cards was dudes, so I don't know, but this just looks odd to me.
To be fair,
And why are they
A lot
all
of
wearing the same
times-
fucking outfit? They're so basic. It's copy paste fucking just
that's
basic
why I
bitches,
said
bro.
it's just sheep.
It's the same group of people every single time. Everybody knows this.
influencers spending millions of dollars on Pokemon cards, and you
Yes.
can probably think of a few dozen other
I love that we're wearing the same fucking outfit right now. Both just got a plain white tee. My headset's better though. Asmon ain't got asteroid 50s.
examples of things that people collect.
Yeah, but he's got
it just
roaches.
seems
You
that
ain't got
this
nothing on
trend
him.
of
That's true, he does
collecting
got
is getting
roaches.
faster.
I got
and
an annoying
faster.
ass
The old
cat.
collector
think
culture was just
This is gonna be maybe
If you think about it.
a really hot take, but I think collecting things.
Are you watching this?
No, I wasn't.
I'm gonna stream it in Discord so you can react with me.
Things is like almost a mental disorder. I think it's weird.
Wait. Say that again?
But it just seems that this trend of collecting is getting faster and faster. The old
I
collector
think
culture was just
This is gonna be maybe a really hot take, but I think collecting things is like almost a mental disorder.
personally, I take offense to that, but I also have mental disorders, so I don't know. Maybe he's right.
But he also hoards shit, so he probably thinks like he can say that, but I think
Yeah,
he
that's
would
kinda
also say that
hypocritical.
he's a part of it, though.
Yeah,
I think he's
that's hypocritical to
so.
buy your childhood home, never clean it out.
Well, what I always don't know with
But his
Asmon
mom also
is
died in that house, and it's like,
yeah.
bro, if my
So
mom died in
okay,
the house, I'll be
let me try to get this point off.
sorry.
I don't know when it comes to Asmon. I don't know if it's usually him just saying everything as a very analytical base valued takes that like is based in like reason and fact for the most part, instead of his exact true feeling, if that makes sense. Or not necessarily true feeling, but like he doesn't say it from his perspective as much as he looks at it as an objective perspective. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and sometimes I get a little annoyed with that.
Because he's always like looking out instead of reflecting from within, in a sense.
Yeah, he looks through it through such an analytical lens, and I think that's great. Like in terms of getting to,
I think he thinks he should because of how big of an audience he has, and
yeah.
it's like it makes sense to do that, and realistically,
But it lets you overlook things
yeah.
in other aspects because you're not.
Mm-hmm.
So like earlier
Thinking
today,
on a personal level, right?
earlier today, I forget. I literally had an issue with this on the drive home because I was listening to one of his videos where it was like on the male loneliness epidemic, and I forget how he said it, but it was something about like he doesn't think. Oh, hold on, let me fucking put my thoughts together so I don't fuck this up. Because I had a connection to another one of his videos where I was like, okay, but that doesn't make sense. Basically, he just like doesn't believe in the current system and all that shit, and the system's disenfranchising young guys, and you should just fucking be. They were joking about stay-at-home sons is like the most wanted job, where it's dudes that live with their moms, kind of like you, way past the age they should though, in these cases, but. He was saying they should do that because the system's fucked. And there's nothing better. Oh, no. And then this was the other thing. Was he was saying anytime that they make a rule or a law or like they pass something that benefits one group of people that doesn't benefit you, then you should automatically be against it. So he was saying, if it's something that benefits, like gay people, but it doesn't benefit me, then I should vote against it. Not.
I think I
No.
guess if you look at that as like the most base core aspect of that, where it's like if it's something that only prioritizes and benefits one group of people, realistically we shouldn't be accommodating for that, and it should be what is something that is for the people by the people, if that makes sense.
But that's not how he presented it. And my counter argument to that point would be, do you know why wheelchair ramps exist in public? Because they didn't used to.
I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of statute or some shit.
Correct.
Some law.
Where we made it that it was discriminatory to not have wheelchair access to public places.
Give access to that thing.
Now,
and
as somebody who's not in a wheelchair, I could easily vote against that shit, and we could save a lot of fucking money because it doesn't benefit me. I don't know anybody in a wheelchair personally, and who gives a fuck, right? Because it's a dog-eat-dog world. Like, that's how the world is.
This is an obvious counterpoint. It's like you wouldn't not want access to the wheelchair.
If it was his mom or him, and he couldn't go anywhere in public, and maybe, look, he's going to be sarcastic and fucking say, oh, well, I don't go anywhere anyway, so who gives a shit? I'll just stay home. But let's be honest. Like, he goes places. And if it was his mom or whoever, a loved one, that was in a wheelchair and they wanted to fucking get out and about and they couldn't because society made it so they couldn't, that'd be pretty fucked. So I think sometimes it's okay to pool our money together to help people that are less fortunate than ourselves, especially if we can all identify that there is like a systemic
I would
disadvantage
say
that they have that the rest of us don't have.
Yeah, I would say especially in the way our current society, like the stage our current society is in, like there's no reason not to, in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, and I
Like
just feel like
we are
especially
past the point to not accommodate for something like that.
we're to the point
Because
of comfort. We're not to the
realistically,
point of survival anymore. We
well,
can
it's
get
not
that
even
fucking,
just that. Hold on, let me just say it, because it's not even just handicapped people. Like you could have a very strong athletic male who has an injury that has to be in a wheelchair for 6 months, a year, whatever. So like still having access to those people is like, when you think about it that way, it's like, okay, you're not only helping the fucking people that are only in those wheelchairs, you're also technically helping all these people that may or may not like be
right, because
still
you could
contributing
potentially
to
end
society.
up in a
Exactly.
wheelchair. Yes.
So it's like, I don't think I think your point does make sense, but there
It's not the
yeah,
best
that's
example, but I also think
yeah.
listen, but I also think okay, if we recognize that an institution is full of white guys, I'm not saying people should be hired strictly because they are brown. But I think it's okay for that institution to look for qualified brown guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is where they're against DEI and all that shit. Where, like, I don't want somebody to get hired just because they're brown. But I also think it's okay for a company to say, hey, we want some diversity. Like, that's where it's like a catch-22. And it's like, I agree with them that I would never want a job just because I'm brown. I want a job because I fucking earned the position.
I see what you're saying, but at the same time, like the way you're saying it, like like you're saying,
he has
they
agreed
should
that there
have
are systemic issues that black people have been handed disadvantages and shorthandings. So if he's capable of recognizing that, then he should be capable of recognizing that we should have certain social programs. I'm not saying fucking give fucking food stamps to everybody, because I think there's a lot of fucking videos I see where it's people abusing that shit. But while I think we can crack down on that and be more stringent, I do think we should still have those programs in place, because I do think we as a society can agree. And you're going to have the extreme racists that are like, oh, no, they're fucking fine. But, like, certain groups have had fucking certain cards dealt to them that is no fault of their own. It's just because they're born in said group. Whether it be wheelchair bound, whether it be brown, whether it be black, whether it be something
there's
else.
still very, very, very poor white people, white communities in
And
certain locations. So
that's
it's like,
absolutely true, but that doesn't, like, and this
I'm
is
just
where
saying
it always
the
goes back
catch-22,
to
that's
right,
all,
and that's where it
like-
always goes back to, oh, but my group. And yes, but also if you look
when
at
when I say that, I mean that there's literally like every single type of group has every single type of like level in certain sense.
Yeah.
Like so it's hard to really, that's why for me it's hard to fucking look at race to race to race, because it's like everybody deals with fucking bullshit. Everybody also sees people that are fucking idolized, that are fucking pieces of shit, that of all fucking races. So it's like,
Yep.
for me that type of shit never really made sense. Like yeah, I don't know.
But I also think, like, that's where, yeah, I go back and forth. I'm both ways. It's like I see, like, we don't want to just give out handouts to everybody. And, like, I've personally worked for all my shit, and fucking I've been out since before 18, and I've never once went back. So, like, but then you watch the video of theirs and they're like, oh, well, that's like such an old-fashioned thing and nobody can do that nowadays. And it's like, no, but I'm doing that nowadays. And then, like, I don't know, like, to just be doom and gloom about everything, I fucking hate that shit. Like, offer a solution, or why are you talking about it? Like, I just hate this whole, like, oh, well, everything's fucked and nothing can be done about it, and you should just fucking be a strain on society until society fucking breaks. That's like such a fucking weird mindset to me. Why wouldn't you encourage people to fucking find solutions? Let's try to fucking work together. Like, that's the problem, is everybody's fucking, and he even mentioned it in that video. They're talking about how everybody's like for escapism instead of fucking revolution. And it's like, yeah, they're for escapism because of people like you telling them to just fucking sit and fucking play games and fucking be a strain on the system and not do anything. And it's like, no, you should fucking go out and do something for yourself. Why waste your life away to be one big fucking stick of dynamite in the explosion that happens in the fallout of civilization, and then we risk fucking all of it going to shit? No thanks. There's things to live for. You don't have to be doom and gloom all the time. I hate that shit. I don't know. And I just think he does a lot of that, and he has like a very pessimistic view. And like, I get it's partly on the realism view too, but
I mean, to be fair, I wonder how
offer
much
optimistic solutions.
I agree with you on a certain extent, but I do wonder how much his fucking views have changed from just watching every single bit of like media, not every obviously, but so much media coverage about fucking who knows what, you know what I'm saying? Like, from fucking really heinous shit to fucking the LGBTQ community to, you know what I'm saying? I wonder,
Yeah.
like, how much of this shit is melting.
But I
his
just think
brain.
he has like such a like definitive viewpoint when it shouldn't be so.
When it's
It's
in
not as black
reality,
as
it's
white
somewhere
as
in the-
he likes
yeah,
to make
it's in
it.
the gray
sometimes, I think.
area. Yeah.
And I think I'm not, and this isn't like to hate on the guy, because I watch a lot of his fucking content and I love him. I think he's got a lot of the right ideas, but I just think there's a
He's
certain
better
side
than
of him where I get
like
annoyed.
probably 80% or more of people who do similar things to him.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say.
And so I just
He
I
at least
do,
tries to be somewhat like, I mean, he tries to be reason. Or,
Yeah.
like, yeah, basically.
he tries to focus on that side, but I think it's good to be mostly logical, but I think sometimes it's like I do agree that certain generations are way too on their feelings, but I think you need to keep feelings in check too, and I think it's good to have I don't know how to compassion, like all that shit. I think it's good to keep those at the
Empathy.
surface as much as everything else, as logic, as reason, as all
empathy
that shit.
is like definitely like one of the biggest things.
But I agree,
that,
where I see where he doesn't want to keep it is like there is a shitty thing where it gets weaponized against people, and I think that's where we need to take it as a case by case basis.
Well,
but I do.
yeah, for instance, like the food stamps and shit like that, where people literally like are rigging the system where they're actually.
There's a difference between somebody being fully disabled and needing food stamps because they literally can't fucking get a job. They can't do anything, fully disabled.
Yeah.
I'm fine with my taxpayer dollars going to feed those people. The thing that I don't like is when it's a fucking fully able-bodied fucking mom rolling around on a mattress with her 3 fucking babies, all fucking bragging about how they literally steal from the government with food stamps, and they're buying snacks and junk food, and they're gonna eat unhealthy, and they're gonna be fat fucking slobs. And then
you still
I have to
have
pay for their
people
fucking
like
health care when they
yeah,
get fucking sick,
well,
and
then you still have people like my mom who think like oh, but these people they don't get any like good benefits and shit.
they don't
like
get
that.
anything. And it's like, no, bro, there's opportunity for all of us out here. Yeah, it sucks. Racism is real. All that shit's real. But like, I don't know. It's there's a certain amount where it is go get it yourself, and I think we should do that. But I don't know. I was thinking about this on the way home. Like, I think about how much the reason revolution won't happen is because
I think. Well, can I give my opinion first? Why I think it won't.
Sure, let's hear it.
To be honest, because I just was thinking about this, what it feels like to me personally is there are so many things to look at, in the sense of like there are so many things that seem like they are corrupt / going wrong, that it's like it's almost impossible to choose one thing to actually rally behind, if that makes sense. Like, first you have the president who fucking may or may not be a fucking literal pedophile. Like, then you have the government, who is obviously has so many fucking officials in it that are obviously just taking advantage of the system and preying on the fucking American people's downfall. Then you have like basic shit where people are starving on the fucking streets. Like, there are so many different things that it's almost impossible to
Do you know
try
what
to
the
pick one.
enveloping thing is over all of that? What's the one root of all of that? It's division. And this is where it ties into how they control us, is divide and conquer. So this is an intentional thing that they do. It goes from sports teams to political parties to religious affiliations to fucking what colors you like. Who gives a shit? Truck brands, beer brands, clothing brands, everything. It's all a team. Phone brands, Android, Apple. What are you on? McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. What brands do you like? What do you identify with? And then think about how those things can group together into a certain group. So like Starbucks drinking, UGG wearing, iPhone using, like certain things that I say you're gonna picture it's a white girl. You know what I mean?
I
It's
was
like,
just gonna say, like an image pops in your mind immediately.
right. And so it's like all of that shit is what, and it sucks because we all identify with that stuff because certain things speaks to us because like, I don't know, you had a fucking blue thing as a kid and then now you need a blue whatever. But like at the end of the day, the only way to get past it is literally like, I don't know how you do this, but you have to fucking get people to realize that that shit's like all just individuality and like that's the shit we should celebrate about each other. Who gives a fuck what you like?
But you're saying everybody's so caught up on trying to fit in with those exact same like-minded
They're so
people.
busy chasing that shit, yes, and they're on that team that literally, bro, they can't fucking. The one thing I gotta give Republicans on this shit, like I didn't vote, okay, guys. This is just so you guys know on my fucking channel. I didn't vote.
I didn't.
I was
I didn't either.
leaning pro-Trump, but ultimately I couldn't vote because I didn't 100%. I don't believe in voting in the lesser of two evils, okay. But I gotta give it to the Republicans on the fact that I didn't vote for Biden either the previous time. When Biden was in office, we all saw he had fucking dementia or whatever the fuck. He was going downhill, okay? He needed to be in a fucking elderly home. Well, okay, Jill should have been taking care of him or whatever. Whatever fucking sympathetic view you want to have, I don't care. But we all saw the fucking decline of Joe Biden on fucking national television, and then they used that body double, whether you want to believe that or not, but he was fucking taller than Jill. That shit doesn't make sense to me. That's another video for another day. We fucking got so far away from what the fuck is a labubu. This is crazy. But, okay. I didn't vote for him, but when that was happening, the Democrats denied that like a motherfucker. He's fine. He's doing great. He's doing better than Trump could ever be. We never saw him on TV. He was hiding, and anytime he pop out, hello America.
They had an interview where he literally got asked the question, "How is your mental, like, I forget exactly the word they use." And then he goes, "I'm no more as hip as I am fly," or some shit like that. It's
I
like,
don't-
what?
Listen, but
What
any
are
rate,
you
any rate, I digress. The Republicans this time, whether it be, and it's hard to say Republicans because, well, even Fox, I don't know. I haven't seen much Fox News coverage, but what the left is labeling as the right-leaning media, because the left even covers this. This is hilarious to me that they can't even see this and they won't even fucking applaud the right for doing this. But they cover channels like Asmongold, they cover channels like Flagrant, they cover channels like all these different channels. And the one thing they can't fucking say is they give respect to the fucking Republicans for holding Trump accountable. When this fucking Epstein shit, and he, like, Asmongold constantly says he's doing a lot of shit to really make himself look guilty. That's weird. If you're not guilty, you're really doing a lot of shit to make us think you're guilty,
Well,
bro.
and on top of it, doesn't he keep saying also that the Biden administration had access to the list?
It's
Is that?
brother. Listen. It's all sorts of shit. But regardless, my point
I was
is,
curious on that one. That was a bit of a sidetrack, but I
yes,
was curious about that.
Obama's first he said Biden, then now he's bringing Obama into it, and it's like, dude, just get a fucking grip on reality. Just fucking, you ran on this shit. Now fucking show us what's in there. But at the end of the day, I do think there is a certain credit that should go to the Republican media coverage, where I don't really view them as Republican because like I said, I think, well, I didn't say this, but I personally think Flagrant isn't that, or wasn't that right-leaning pre-Trump. I think this was just like one of those times where most people actually voted on the lesser of two evils, despite the fact that I don't believe in that.
Everybody saw that, like, that one, Biden was looking really rough, and then all of a sudden, they last millisecond threw in a brand new candidate, and it was the most undemocratic way of electing somebody.
That's a whole different
Well, I
thing
feel
for
like that
me.
was a big part of it.
No, I think that's why they lost. But I'm just saying, like, for me, it's more like, I'm just talking about just strictly on the fact that the right can actually hold their leader accountable, whereas the left, I feel like,
They just shield and deny.
mm-hmm. And it
And
was like, bro, if we're not gonna agree that we live in the same reality, then why just fucking let's not give a fuck about anything for a while. And that's literally the point I was at during the Biden presidency. I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like, there's no way that we're sharing the same reality if you really believe that. So if you really believe that Biden's fucking doing fine on his mental health, he's not declined at all, and all that shit,
all
just
it
don't talk
was
to
a
me.
stutter. That's
Yeah.
what people were saying.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I
what?
don't know, but I give props to Asmongold. I give props to Flagrant, Tim Dillon, all that shit. Everybody thinks Tim Dillon's a fucking plant. I think it's stupid as fuck. If they didn't see the satire in his video, I think it's dumb as shit. But that's another story for another day. All right, let's see what fucking. Damn, we got fucking sidetracked. Back to Labubu, chat.
I
The
think
fuck
it's
is a
weird.
Labubu? Yeah, I disagree with him, and also, I think if you want to collect, yeah, this is a L take. Sorry, Asmon. Yeah, I collect Steam games as well. Jet Red 7 and his fucking, but I also think, like, if you grow up with like a grandpa who's really into baseball cards or whatever, or football cards or whatever he's into, and he passes that shit down to you and gets you into it and buys you little cards or whatever, and then it's like a thing that you get into. I don't see how that's like a mental fucking. And so
I think if there's genuine, like,
the
obviously
plushie
everything
shit
can turn,
mental, bro.
everything can eventually turn unhealthy, obviously.
And I think, I don't know, and even the plushie thing, it's like it could be a collectible, and I don't listen. I'm not gonna shit on
Nah,
women.
even then, bro. I don't
I'm
know,
not gonna
man.
shit on women if they want to have their collectible. I honestly, honest take, I'd much rather they collect $20 fucking stuffed animals than some of these stupid fucking prices they
$4,000
pay for purses, dude. Oh my fucking god! Don't even. Oh.
Like buying all of the consumer products of a certain type.
Like, bitch, a backpack works better.
See, I don't. What the fuck? Buying. Wait, what did he just say? Buying all the certain.
I didn't hear.
I don't know, but I think this is a L take. It's not hoarding. I disagree. This is so stupid.
He
This
hoards
chat-
too, so it might be complete.
But I don't
fucking-
think it's the same thing. To label collecting, I know what fucking. My sister's a hoarder. We fucking walked through 3 feet of trash because she didn't fucking throw a single thing out. Well, she was also messy, but she's a hoarder. She just never threw anything out. She kept everything. I'm a fucking collector. I collect certain things. I have a comic book collection that takes up a box.
I think he must have had only interactions with people that had fucking, like, weird obsessions.
Yeah, like newspapers or something that has no, like, I don't know. I think if there's a difference in if you think, yeah, I don't know. I guess I view it different if you think it's got, like, baseball cards have a value. So I view that as like getting gold. It's like an investment.
Somebody types collecting mounts question mark because I guarantee Asmon has spent hours upon hours
Yeah,
collecting mounts and wow.
Yeah, they said that a lot. Like mounts and WoW.
It's like, I mean, when I was a
And then this is another take I hate. I just saw it earlier. They don't have kids, so they're selfish assholes. I fucking hate that take. Because let me flip it and reverse it. I think having a kid, now I don't believe this, but follow my logic. I think having a kid is the most selfish thing you can do. Think about how fucked up this world is. They don't want to fucking be here. They didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to be here. There's times you wish you weren't here. Fucking, you want a spitting image of yourself so you can just fucking live through it. That's what a lot of parents do. That's the shitty reality. And a
Yeah,
lot of people do it because
but
they
my-
don't have something to do after work and it make their life
Yeah.
more full. Get a
I mean,
dog. Get a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
fucking
the way I
torture a
look
fucking
at
human soul
parenthood
when you're
is
gonna be a
like-
shitty fucking parent. 98% of you are shitty parents.
That's why if like when it comes to parenthood, in my opinion, it's like if I'm gonna take that step, like it's because I want to make sure that kid is able to, one, obviously be better than me, but like I want to be able to raise it and be able to have that like kid have a very fun slash memorable like childhood in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like not one that they have to look back on and be
Or
like
streaming.
be sad about, but
Yeah,
one
that's
to
what
look back on
I want
fond
them to have a
memories
better
with.
one than I had. And like
Exactly.
every dad ultimately, I think every dad wants that for their kid, and I think most dads do get that to their kids. But I think the shitty thing is, as a kid, you always think your dad didn't do everything he should have for you, and then that's why you always try to overcompensate.
Well,
with
you know
your
what I
kids.
feel like it is though? It's like you think the world of them up until a certain point.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
once the
There's
wall
always
breaks,
there's
it's a
always
fucking
that whole thing
downfall.
where they were your hero, and then yeah, once the. But the thing is, I think there's a certain, I don't know, at least I think there's, once you get out in the working world, Ross, and you see how fucking endless and monotonous it is, there's a certain part that you'll appreciate your dad a lot more.
And that's
when
what I
you're-
was
when
just about
you're
to say.
lots of
Is
years
like,
in, and you're like,
once
oh
you're
fuck.
older, you also notice, or you also just know how hard life is in general. So
And
it's
especially
like,
as somebody who was adopted, it's like my parents, as many shortcomings as we had growing up, it's like I do think it's selfless as fuck to go and pick up somebody else's kids and be like, yeah, I'll make you my responsibility, without fully knowing like the extent to which you're
what that
gonna,
entails.
yeah, you're gonna fucking short yourself. And like, even though my dad struggled with alcohol and all that shit, at the end of the day, I think they still did a pretty good job. And I just think it's crazy to like, I don't know, I do think it's definitely a sacrifice to have kids, but I think you got to be ready. And I think that's really where I get shitty, is a lot of people aren't ready. But then they get on and they say stupid shit like, oh, you're a selfish asshole for not wanting to have kids. And it's like, bro, your kid's fucking miserable. Whether you know it or not, your kid's fucking miserable, or he's gonna be miserable, or whatever. But you're not doing as great as you think you are for a lot of you guys.
little kid, right? I wanted to have like Mario figurines and stuff like that, but I was like 9. Like now, people make collections.
Okay.
I wonder if he's. I wonder
agree with that
in his
take,
head.
kinda.
Yeah, I wonder in his head he's strictly thinking about the Labu.
Well, that and the Funko Pops. I see Funko Pops at the store all the time, and I'm like, they're cool.
Yeah,
But
but I
to
wouldn't
me,
collect them.
yeah, it's just like, bro, because once you like one, then it's like a slippery slope, and then next thing you know, you got fucking 400 Funko Pops you don't know what to do with. But like,
See,
on
I
the
don't.
flip side,
don't
Kaylee and
think
I buy
would have
Legos.
that.
But Lego, it's
Yeah.
like a thing that we do together, and it's like a fucking like half day
get
thing or like a
enjoyment
full
out of
day
it.
thing. Yeah, it keeps us busy. It's like going to fucking whatever, like a fucking entertainment center. But it's a different thing, and then those also like go up in value. So we
And
also
stuff,
view
and
it
I'm
as
like-
an investment, but
Yo,
till the fucking
you
house
never
burns down
ever
and
gonna
it all
get through a
fucking-
whole video.
Why do
Dude,
you?
Entire
this is-
fucking YouTube
Hey,
career?
hey, he criticizes people and tells them that they need to pause more and not just play the fucking video, because a lot of people just play
What do
this
you
and
do?
just sit here. We have the
Brother, we've had-
opposite
We've
problem,
had a
bro.
45-minute conversation and got to 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
We have the opposite problem, dog.
Doing what? I guess. And look, look, and I could say this, but look at my mount collection. But the thing is, I'm not doing that anymore. And I can look back and be like, oh, that was fun, but it was dumb. Like, damn, man.
Wait, what?
Nah, he's kind of dumb for that one.
But that's the same thing. I mean, in theory, they can throw out their Labubus and their Funko Pops and just be like, ah, that was a dumb thing I did. I don't know, bro. I collected Bic lighters. I still got a bag of Bic lighters.
Yeah.
That's the one dumb thing I did do. But like, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Should I regret it? I don't. Kind of do. But not like, it's not
I
like
think
I
it just-
blew. But I
It
also don't get
depends,
into
yeah,
collecting
it
something
depends
that's
on what
expensive.
it's collect. That's what I'm saying. It's all just depends. Like those, like I guarantee you, like those fucking baseball cards and shit, like get expensive. So like,
Yeah,
like,
but they
something as
also
simple
hold
as
value,
that.
whereas my Bic lighters, it's like, bro, I'm gonna throw those out someday.
yeah, but
But
like
I
a
just like
Funko
the
Pop
art on
Fills the
them.
void.
or
Yeah, the Funko
fucking
Pop just seems fucking.
Labubu
It just seems like a bunch of
ain't gonna
junk
fucking-
plastic sitting there. Yeah, most of them aren't gonna go up in value. That's the other thing.
That's so. I feel like I don't
It's
know. 'cause
different when it's
technically,
mass-produced
I guess
bullshit.
those are investments maybe to him. Like in certain extent, like those that would be an investment because it genuinely is in a sense. But
I
like
don't know, he said it.
collecting random things like fucking action figures and shit like that isn't necessarily an investment.
I guess. No, this is This is is collecting socially acceptable hoarding.
No, I don't think so.
Organizing baseball
I just
cards
think
for
this
It's
is
worse.
I mean,
coins or
How is
something
it
in the basement.
worse?
And now we have people literally
Collecting coins is different because people do this as appreciating assets. If you
Bro,
are collecting
this dude's dumb. That's a L take. I'm sorry, that's a L take.
I kind of I
Because
disagree
all
with
of
that
these,
as well.
bro, I watched some dude drink like a Coke from
just-
the 1960s,
Yeah,
and
it just
he said he
depends.
had to bid on Amazon
Yeah,
like $1,600. So it's like anything could fucking, who the fuck knows? And then anything could
problem
also
is-
lose
is,
value. The
like,
fucking U.S.
I
fucking
think
dollar could
he's-
not exist
He
tomorrow.
looks at niche markets as like scams almost.
Yeah, he's like, oh, if it's a real coin and it's got value on the coin, you'll always have 25 cents. It's like, bro, like,
it-
okay, and you'll
technically
always
there
have some
always will
plastic.
be a niche market for something. Like
Okay, and you can always recycle Labubus.
things in order
You
to,
get 5 cents a Labubu for some Labubu fur. I don't know.
you know, hold
how
on to
much
them
did
so
you
they
pay
will
for it?
appreciate and value,
I don't-
that is a different issue than people that are just collecting Funko Pops or Labubus.
Okay, see, so he's kind of on the same page as me. It's the Funko Pops and Labubus.
yeah, which is kind of why like.
I thought
think
the guy
if you look
said-
at what he says and try to place it to everything, it doesn't make sense. I think he pictures certain things in his head, and that's what
This
he's
is also
commenting on.
Kind of right, but also like, so are fucking collecting stamps. So are people who have giant Coca-Cola collections. Those sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So do people who fucking collect Mickey Mouse memorabilia. If there's a fucking buyer, who's to say what's worth what? I just think this whole fucking this is a dumb.
Labubu was like, he just made up a funny name for bullshit. I didn't know this was a real thing.
Okay, and some dude made pet rocks and sold rocks to lots of people.
throwing hands outside of stores to get their hands.
Yeah, that person said, I collect books. Books go up in value. They make fucking collector's editions of books. Sometimes they're signed by the author. Like, who's to say what is and what isn't a collector's item?
On
No,
a
this-
plastic
this
doll.
happens all
and
the-
not like young kids, you know, at the playground throwing hands,
Damn,
like
dude.
grown
Typical
adults
suspects.
exchanging fists.
This is
And
what's
they
crazy
just do
is
that
the
because they're
damn...
scalpers and they want to sell them online. I mean, it's just like them selling anything. It's not really a big
This
deal.
is happening while climate change destroys the planet.
I guess that's the part I didn't understand. Okay, well, he's gonna have an interesting take about climate change, but I don't know. I just
set
want
new records for loneliness, financial instability, and general dissatisfaction with how life is going. And
Here's the thing, is that I don't know if he's going to cover this or not, but it's a well-established phenomenon that a lot of people in times of financial and emotional distress and turmoil end up spending more money on stupid bullshit. They do. They spend more money on it then during a recession.
What?
Oh fuck! I should probably go get my hamburger ready.
You should go buy some dumb shit since we're in a recession.
Absolutely fucking not.
Jesus. How will Boo-Boo ruin collector culture?
So a few months ago, I watched a video from our friends over at Answer in Progress about this doll. And the only thing I could think of was those bloody Stanley.
Is this my screen that's so fucking saturated, or is that his screen?
What do you mean by
Water bottle.
saturated?
Like washed out? Yeah, because on that screen it looks fine. Is it this screen? Holy shit, which way is this supposed to be? Oh god.
I can't see what it looks like for you.
Dude, I can't tell if he looks... Oh boy. I wish I knew what my fucking default settings were.
Probably like right down the middle.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Like, I know that one is a water bottle the size of your head and the other is a kid's toy that's giving some real, like, Chucky vibes, I guess. But
They're the exact same. They're stupid collector's items for people that have more money than sense to collect because they
Hey, we agree on that though. It's single women who ain't got a man or any kids to fucking...
have nothing other than that in their lives. They're just stupid little things for people
Got a
to do.
wad in their pocket, don't know
around
what
these
to
two
do
trends
with it.
feels
It's the same
the
photo.
same.
It's the
And
same
I
Go
would
buy a
know
$300
because on this
handbrake.
Huh?
Gonna go buy a $300 handbrake.
Yep, got a wad in your pocket, you don't know what to do with it, do you, Wyatt?
channel, we have covered a lot
I
of
just
the
throw it
biggest
the fuck
consumer
shit.
trends
Matt, what else do I collect? Obviously, we should try to critique.
faster.
I don't know. Okay, I'm over this Labubu bullshit. There you go, guys. It's a fucking stupid doll for women. We already did more research than Asmon because we fucking love you guys and we're way better than Asmon, and this is officially Channel Wars. Alright, yeah, go buy
My God.
yourself some fucking Labubu. This is the dumbest fucking shit. So is it this character? Is it all the same? No, because they got different characters. Here you go. Get yourself. Honestly, the one thing I can't lie on is this shit does look fuzzy as hell, dude. I'd love to put my nuts in some Labubu. I bet you some Labubu would be the best nut holder.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're.
Dude, this is a $200 doll.
I'm pretty sure they're children.
Get the
so.
fuck out of here. What? They're not children. They're monsters, you idiot.
Pretty sure they're children monsters. if I
No,
remember
that's not
correctly.
what the fuck. Don't make this weird. I'm not even saying a Labubu. I meant like the fur.
You tell me that's a. You tell me.
You're telling me that's a
ain't no-
child? You're telling me this is a human child? Get the fuck out of here.
I
you
didn't say
fucking
that.
Boof. This is
I
a
didn't
bear.
say that. You think that's an adult bear?
I bet you boof with your bros.
You think that's an adult bear?
I bet you be boofing with the bros.
That's why you be buying $200 fucking.
That's a fucking 200. Dude, this is a $85 fucking. This is so stupid. Yeah, this ain't for kids. People are not buying this shit for their kids. This is like for adults. They might be buying the $20 ones for
That's
their
a
kids.
$300.
Should I buy it? Should I cop it?
Dude, it's got
Cop it,
metal,
flip it for
metal
400.
wings, dude. Is that what that is? Sheesh.
How many of these are they making?
Infinite.
No, how many?
For persons under, it's not suitable for persons
I
under
want
15.
to know how many
These
copies.
are for 16-year-olds and up. Or 15 and up, I guess.
How many batches
Labubu's.
are Labubu dolls? No. No, but how many copies do Labubu make? Come on, bro. I'm asking this so stupid right now. I'm not asking this right, but I'm just like too dumb to ask Google right now.
You need. It's how many copies of this
Okay, right here.
certain.
It's typically ranging from 1 in 72 to 1 in 144. So, okay, so if you say 1 in 144, how long would it take for this bitch to have any value?
Probably long enough to where it's not going to be popular enough to sell for that much.
So, probably like my great grandkid will be able to make $400 off of this, you think? Is that what we're getting at?
I doubt it. If I was Rick from Pawn Stars, I would offer you a large Mountain Dew and a slice of pizza for it.
Fucking hell. You're
That's the
saying
best I can do.
You're saying don't buy it?
Yeah, I'm not even calling in the expert for this one, pal.
Dude, I'm getting fucking tempted to buy
You
this.
might just
You're
have to
not
get
even
the
gonna
fuck
get
out of the
fucking
store.
filmed.
Dude, could you at least
You're not
please...
even getting filmed for
No,
this
I wanna
dumb
at least...
shit. Get out of
No,
the store.
please, dude. Come on, dude. I want to at least be on
No,
the episode.
I-
Okay, what if I buy this $1,200 one?
The best I can do is a pet
Dude,
rock
this
in an
is
Arby's
so
bag.
stupid. Who does this? And then later they're going to have a kid, and that kid's not going to be able to go to college. And that kid's going to be like, Mommy, why
it's
can't I
not
go to
that much.
college?
Mega.
And Mommy's going to have
Hold on.
20
Mega
fucking...
Labubu 1000% Tony chocolate. What does that mean?
God damn,
Is
that
it
thing's 30 inches
huge?
tall.
Is it?
Yeah, 31.3 inches.
But that's
It was like
barely over a foot.
Over 2.5 feet. No.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
fuck kind of ruler are you using, Riley?
Okay.
We're 30 inches is a little over a foot.
2 feet is still not that big, though.
Yeah, 2
Not-
feet for $1,200 is fucking crazy.
Like, it's... I don't know, bro. This is... Because you could buy that hat from them for probably like $80. And
Which
then-
is still ridiculous.
And then the rest of the shit is plastic. This is printed on a 3D printer, probably, in some Chinese fucking wonton factory. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Do Funko Pops get this expensive?
I don't know anything about that.
$959. I mean, most of their shit is cheap, but I guess that's how they get the fucking sheep in. And then they give, like, Katy Perry one of these $1,200 ones. And then that bitch makes an Instagram video with it. And then all the piss ants come out and buy these $9 fucking... Oh my gosh, is that La Boo Boo? Oh, girl, you know it is. Fucking,
Sounds like you got personal experience here. I think there was a name in your head when you were saying that.
No, dude, it's this fucking... It's this show. They
On
fucking... This
to talk
bitch...
about-
Literally,
How
it's
many
funny
to
because they're
go?
covering
You-
it.
I've
It's
told
this
her that
chick.
And
this-
she's got Pokemon on her shirt too.
Her. She's the one. I love the boo boo. Bitch has a kid. She takes her
Play it.
2-year-old
Let me
to
hear what she
Disney.
be talking about.
No, bro, she's fucking.
That tattoo's talking about the flow of time, but she's big enough to
I
have her
have
own
told her that
gravitational
this
pull
will
wide enough
likely
to
end
stretch
in a
time.
divorce. At the beginning of the year, we were trying to
just-
determine how to best.
This dude, I feel bad for this dude. This dude's getting ready for divorce. He
Yeah, what
keeps-
Asmon said is like
pushing
she was
her.
probably a hot goth
Tackle her.
girl in high school, and then she just got fat as fuck, and now he doesn't look happy.
Yeah, it's because she fucking
Existing
stays home
debt.
and eats fucking.
And
Yeah.
She got candy on her
Um,
fucking
I've
necklace,
been
man.
listening
That's
to her
wild.
Yeah, it's because she never knows when she might
Or
want to
tell me like, hey, like everything's fine. I've got money for this. I've been.
Why did she? Oh, I hate people that drink water like that.
I'm
listening to
glad you
her
noticed
tell me,
that.
like,
That
hey,
pisses
like
me
everything's
off.
fine. I've
It's not his dick, girl. Relax. This is what
This-
you need. You need to be doing that to him.
This is why I
money
hate
for
fat
this.
people.
This fucking man, bro. This poor
I've been
fucking.
seeing a bunch of
Who drink? Honestly, bro. There's no hope.
boxes come in and little boo boos come out of them.
Get boo boos.
So she's going there ordering bullshit off of Amazon.
What is wrong with you?
Okay,
It's a
okay.
trend that's gonna die. It's a
That's like a fucking. What is that? Like one of them $20 keychains? She's probably got like 900 of those at home, dude.
Riley, jealousy is a woman's trait.
I want to.
I am not jealous of this shit.
Because
You got me
I'm dead ass
fucked
right
up.
now, man. You sound like a high school
of
girl talking
these
about
people
these
are
shit.
about my age.
No, I'm just
I probably
perplexed.
could have gone to high
Actually,
school with
you
them.
missed it. We're trying to farm these
I
fucking
don't know
Asmongold
what the
videos
fuck
for
is
views.
wrong with
Get this
millennials.
cat out of this room! I'm gonna flip out!
You have a Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask tattoo on.
Yeah, this YouTube video stinks. This guy just went AFK in the middle of it.
I know, dude. Imagine
You're
doing
wearing
that.
a Pokemon
Imagine
vest,
doing that, man.
and
That's
you
fucking
have
wild.
a doll as a necklace, and you are a 30-year-old woman. Look, I understand that, like, I live like kind of an idiot too. You're No, you're not responsible for millennial retardation, bro. I know that. What's a labubu?
trend that's gonna die. It's the Stanley. It's gonna die.
What is a lab?
Gonna die. It's booze. The fuck is wrong with you?
Boos come out of them. Just come in and little boo boos come out of them. And
Get boo boos.
What's a labubu? Is this like a thing?
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't talking to you, fucks.
This is why terrorists.
Yeah, you just went
hate
AFK,
us.
dude. Can't believe you did that.
I was flipping out on my cat, bro.
God, you're so dumb.
She let the fucking cat in. I locked him out. Oh, good. So you guys didn't hear me
Stupid.
flip out? That's good.
We heard
I'm
the
glad
beginning
that's
of
not on
it.
Stream, cause
We heard.
fucking-
That's
Bro,
about all we heard.
just fucking like I don't. He's so clingy. I don't get it. Well, okay. So, at any rate,
This is the reason. This is the reason. You want to see why ISIS. Why is it that you have, these groups?
this is why they be yelling death to America. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're over this. Ross, you gotta watch this Caleb show. He basically, oh my god. Okay, he basically goes over people's
seen him
finances
before.
and he roasts the shit out of them in a comedic form, and it's pretty great. But every now and then, it's like crazy how,
Sad.
dude, this one chick thought financing was pulling out your calculator, and she would go into her calculator app and she would put in whatever she got on her paycheck. She would just put it in there, and then she would go in and subtract every time she bought something, and she thought she was doing financing. She's like, yeah, I'm budgeting. And he's like, what do you mean the calculator app? Is that like a app? Is that like a budgeting app? And she's like, no, like the fucking calculator app? And he's like, you mean like this one? And pulled it out. And she's like, yep. And that's what this bitch thought was budgeting was at like 35.
I mean, and was she fat broke?
Yeah. All of these people are fat broke, bro. Oh, no, every now and then he has people go on. Dude, this one couple, spends 25, 23, somewhere over $20,000 a month on bills, like all their shit. And I'm like, how the fuck do you even like? How do you get to that point where you're spending $20,000 a month?
Well, also, like, if you're making that much money, how are you that fucking stupid?
Yeah, if you're making that much money, why wouldn't you be investing it in something? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just crazy to me that you're, I don't know. And like, their house payment wasn't that much. It was literally like they just spend money on like eating out all the time and just like the dumbest shit that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, like, I don't get it, bro. Like, they'll have like 40 fucking Netflix subscriptions.
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a trend
And
that's
they're like, well, I forget my email, so I just get another one. Oh my I hate these people, bro. This shit.
it's a it's the Stanley. It's gonna die in like 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, it's
All right, well, this is kind of all in one video, guys. We're gonna wrap it up there. That's what Labubu is. Check out Caleb's channel. Check out Asmongold. We're at war.